Welcome back, everybody. Today I'm spending 24 hours at the Muji Hotel here in Ginza, Tokyo. Yes, the minimalist brand actually has its own hotel. I'll be showing you what it's like to stay here, starting with a full review of the room, then checking out their happy hour with free drinks and snacks, the breakfast buffet, dining at the Muji Diner, and more. Plus, I'll see what kind of free Muji products you actually get to use, or maybe even take home from the room. If you've ever wondered what a hotel designed entirely by Muji feels like to stay in, you're gonna wanna stick around for this one. Let's check it out. Look at that. So the floors are on the higher ones. Reception's on 6th floor. We go to 10th floor.
6th floor.
If you are arriving early or staying later after checkout, they have bag storage here in the lobby. Here's the paper going over the meal hours. Alright, we're finally heading to our room. We were able to check in a little bit early. Oh, look at this. It feels like an art museum. They stored our suitcase in the room already, so it makes it easy.
Touch the wall, touch the wall.
Oh, it feels good. Moment of truth, 903. Let's go. Alright, so we got a sink here. Oh, we got light, water, kettle. Oh, this bamboo hair comb. We're gonna take all of this. This is all gonna be done for the trip. What's this? Hair dryer. Oh, we got drip coffee. Look at this. Decaf drip coffee. Take all this as well. Sugar. Fridge. Oh, come look at this. We got caffeine-free black soybean and rooibos tea with some water. We got pretzel cheddar cheese. Marshmallows or yogurt jelly. Wow. Never expect that combination. Alright, so this is the bathroom. It looks very cozy. Wow. Come on in here. Look at this. I love the wall tile they use here, concrete. And then you gotta look at the shower here. I love that light coming from the ceiling. It just makes it more cozy feeling. Wow. And then let's see what else they have here. We got this mini lounge chair right here. Look at this. Perfect for watching TV. The TV screen, I guess, is over there. Ooh. Storage. Oh, it's smaller than expected, but got like a hanger here. Oh, he's got pajamas. It says, do not take the pajamas home. Muji pajama. Oh, it's pants. We got, was this a short sleeve? Oh, long sleeve. Look at this. It's a nice PJ set. Wow. People are definitely taking this home. I wonder how much they bill you for this. What else? We got a safe right here. This is the smallest safe I've ever seen. Look at this. That safe is tight. We got the desk here. Oh, we got a tablet. It's pretty cool. Control air conditioning, blackout curtain, lights and stuff. Let's see what's in here. Oh, we're definitely taking this book. Oh, that's wow. Muji branding. Pen is Muji. And then the bed, let's see. Very soft, definitely cotton. It's spacious for Tokyo and well designed. I love it. This is the last one available, and it's actually the smallest one, but it's still very spacious for Tokyo size. I think the ceiling's a little bit higher than what we're used to. So not a bad deal. I think about $150 a night. When I first looked on the Muji website, all the rooms were sold out. I decided to check booking.com, and they had one more room available, which I booked right away. I currently put the PJ on. What do you guys think? Look at this. So the sleeves, it's kind of like awkward length. I feel like it's too long to be short sleeve and too short to be long sleeve. Pants are too long to be shorts and too short to be pants. They just assumed I'm a medium size, and I think if you want a large, you go to the front desk and get a larger one. And overall, the material feels really good. I think it's all cotton. There is no pockets in the pants, and then I don't know, there's no tags in the pants, so I can't tell which way is the front or back. But overall, it's pretty comfortable. The hotel also has lounge hours from 4 to 9 p.m. where they offer free snacks and drinks. For drinks, they had different types of wine and sake. There was plenty of snacks as well. So the housekeeping staff just stopped by to clean the room. We woke up late, so all we did was just ask for new towels, take the trash out, and we wanted some more water. And they gave us this goodie bag right here. It's pretty heavy. And I'm gonna go over what the housekeeping staff gave to us. So they gave us 2 waters, caffeine-free black soybean rooibos tea, which was already in the fridge, another toothbrush, another comb. Not sure why we need a new toothbrush. Oh, some snacks from when we first got here, the pretzel cheddar cheese, the marshmallow jelly, organic Colombia coffee. Oh, nice. Some different menus, another comb, Q-tip, toothpaste, Shizuku green tea, and then like different like face wash and stuff. So overall, it's pretty cool. After a one-day stay, they give us all these items again to refresh. All right, it's time to go get some food. The breakfast hour is already over, so we're gonna head to the diner in the basement floor, and it's gonna be a la carte. All right, let's head to the Muji Diner. So the hallways are very minimalistic. There's like really nothing here besides the walls and the directions. So funny enough, it doesn't say the diner out on here. We could take the elevator to, I guess, the first floor, and we might have to transfer to get to the basement. We just switched elevators to the one by the cafe on the 6th floor, and this one goes to the basement. This entrance actually takes you to the back of the restaurant, so you'll have to walk to the other side to check in. And to register, please click here. 2 people. So there's 3 groups waiting now. We're number 40 and there's a waiting room over here to the left. So it's not a la carte, you do set meals. So there's the meat, fish, or vegetable for about $10 US, and the desserts are like $3 or $4. You can get some drinks out here, about $2 to $3 each. I got to get some. We finally got a table. It's about like a 5-minute wait. Today is Monday, so I'm guessing there's gonna be not as many people here. And what's nice is to order, you can scan the code here and order online, so it's very contactless. Right now it's only set menus right now, so we got a fish and a pork set. All right, so we got the yuzu squash here. Ooh, that's actually really good. Wow, the yuzu's not too acidic or sour, and I actually don't taste much squash. And it's also bubbly as well. All right, the food has finally arrived. We got the pork set here and the fish set right there. Each one is about $10. We got, I think, like miso soup here, rice, my pork and potato dish, like stir-fried carrots, and then I think that's mashed potato, maybe egg on the outside with flakes on top. So let's try the pork. Pork is pretty big chunks right here, surprisingly. I don't know if I'm supposed to eat it in one bite. It's pretty good. It's a lot of flavor in here. Definitely a lot of flavors for a pork dish, so pretty good. Let's try the miso soup now. Really tasty as well. It's what I would expect from a miso soup. Hard to mess up. So overall for this set, I think it wasn't too bad for $10. So you get a lot of food, especially for Ginza. The food's kind of pricey in this area. For the Hotel set, everything else is pretty much similar, except for the fish itself. And this looks really good. It looks like they grilled it. You can see the grill marks on here. Ooh, this looks so good. So Yellowtail is one of my favorite sushi rolls, so high hopes for this. So much flavor. You got the Yellowtail flavor with like a little bit of spice on the side, but not spicy. This is so much better than the pork, so you come here, I'd rather get the fish over the pork dish. Total was a little over $20. Here are the payment methods they accept. I just wrapped up my lunch. It's time to go pay. We still have a lot of time left in 24 hours in this building, but luckily there's multiple floors of clothing, furniture, so plenty to window shop and have some time. This is their flagship store, so there's plenty to explore and shop for. They even have a fresh produce section, which was a fun surprise. The snack area was incredible. There's so many options that it was almost overwhelming. And if you've had your fill of food, there's a whole floor for clothing and another dedicated to beauty products. There's literally so many floors of stuff to look at. Like, I could look forever. It's crazy. I eventually made my way to the home goods floor, which was the perfect way to wrap up the visit. Welcome back, everybody. Today is breakfast time. We're going to be eating a breakfast buffet at Muji. It's about $25 per person. You can either pay it separately or pay it when you book the hotel. Here is buffet, so we can grab all different items and eat as much as we want. So I'm going to get my $25 worth of food. They also had a large selection of drinks, including juices, teas, and coffee. So let's start with some mackerel. I love mackerel. It's really good. They toast the skin, so it's a little bit crispy on the outside. The fish isn't dry, it's still moist. A lot of good flavor. Wow. Let's try the salmon now. Also has a crispy skin. Also very good, very moist on the inside, a lot of flavor, crispy on the outside. All right, let's move on to the gyozas here. You can see they did like a light crisp on the outside. Really good. Wow. Juicy on the inside, crispy on the outside. And let's try the orange juice. I'm guessing it is Muji brand. Really good as well. Wow. Then the roasted oolong tea. I love roasted drinks. Very good. Wow. And overall, the whole breakfast menu is solid. I think the fish is what makes it worth it for me. If there was no fish, I don't know if it'd be worth the price. So I'm gonna get as much fish as I can. They have a pancake station along with a variety of pastries. There's even melon and orange flavored bread. They also offer croissants, and you can choose the toasting mode on the machine. As expected, there's a nice selection of jams to go with everything. So we got the udon station here. It's gonna be cold udon, I'm guessing. So let's grab some of this. Hoping this is broth. Let's find out. Oh, it's actually dark color. Look at that. All right, so we're gonna start off with the toasted croissant. Look at this. Not as crispy as I expected, but it is buttery and tasty. If you look at how we got the layers, but it's not as crispy as what I'm used to back in Paris. The udon noodles with the broth from earlier. Very flavorful. The udon noodles, they have that texture to it where it's like not soggy, but not firm. The broth is really good, and the scallions added flavor to it, so everything's so good so far. Wow. The food and drinks were pretty tasty. For $25, I think that's a fair price considering we're at Ginza and we're staying at the Muji Hotel.
Overall, the hotel is pretty cool. The lounge area with the free drinks, the snacks was a nice touch. The surrounding area, I think, wasn't a really good fit for me. It was too much shopping and not enough like food spots. So I think coming back, I would only stay here for a few nights and then go to a different area where I guess like walk down the street and grab food. Like here, a lot of the food spots, if I did want to eat, are super high end. I don't think I saw a Lawson or 7-Eleven on my street here, which is pretty rare for Japan.